After you understand basic safety and maintenance for your RV's propane system, you will need to know some basic operation and troubleshooting to make your next camping trip a safe and enjoyable experience. The main areas you want to look at when troubleshooting your RV's propane system are confirming tank fill levels, understanding the auto changeover feature, and calculating usage. When checking your propane levels, keep in mind that propane tanks are only intended to be filled up to 80% full to allow the liquid propane enough room to evaporate. On motorhomes, confirming your RV's propane levels is simple. You can either check the gauge on the tank itself or press the LP gas button on the vehicle's operations monitor panel. Determining the tank levels on travel trailers is a little more complicated. One way to check the levels is to pour hot water on the tank and run your hand down the side of the tank till you feel a cold line. With a boiling point of -44 degrees Fahrenheit, liquid propane is very cold. So when you pour the hot water, the metal of the empty part of the propane tank will absorb the heat while the propane keeps the part of the tank it occupies cold, resulting in the cold line. A more accurate way to test your tank levels is to weigh the tank. The top of the tank should be marked with the tank's tare weight. This is the weight of the tank without any propane. Any weight over that amount is the amount of propane in your tank. Each gallon of propane weighs 4.24 pounds. There are also a number of propane supply measuring devices available in our RV Parts Superstore. Once you've confirmed that your tanks have enough propane, you want to open the valves. Most travel trailers and fifth wheels with a dual tank system will have an auto changeover function. This function will generally have a valve that points to which tank is in use. When that tank is empty, the indicator will turn from green to red and automatically begin drawing from the other tank. When you see the indicator is red, switch the valve over to the other tank. If it stays red, it's time to refill both tanks. However, if it switches back to green, you only have to refill the first tank. The auto changeover system allows you to disconnect one tank from the system without interrupting the service from the remaining tank. Once you have propane flowing to your appliances, you will want to keep track of your propane usage. Each gallon of propane produces approximately 91,000 BTUs. Let's say your RV's water heater is rated at 12,000 BTUs per hour. That means that if you are only running your RV's water heater, it would take about 7.5 hours to use up 1 gallon of propane. If you were using any other propane-consuming appliances, such as your furnace or oven, this time will be reduced. When dry camping, keeping track of where your propane is going and how much each appliance is drawing is essential, but it is a good practice whenever you take your RV on a trip. In summation, knowing how to properly operate and maintain your RV will help you avoid frustrations on the road, so you can enjoy camping. Thank you for watching.